What's up, YBM gang? Welcome to the King's Spiritual Talks podcast, episode 4. Today's a new day, another beautiful day, another beautiful million. Hope y'all got some sun today. Whenever you're seeing this, even if it's at nighttime, hope you did get some sun today. Hope everyone is staying high vibrational. Hope everyone is doing good in life. Hope everyone is staying blessed. And also too, guys, if you resonate with anything I say, and you have anything you want me to talk about, just let me know. Send that to me. I'll read it. I've gotten a few DMs already. Go follow me on Instagram, by the way, so you don't miss out on anything. Now, today I want to talk about change. Change is one of the most powerful words. Change is something that's been happening throughout your entire life. Now, things may change, circumstances may change, situations may change, but you can still say the same. Now, a lot of people, they have an issue with complaining about where they're at in life. They have an issue of complaining about what they don't have, what that person has. A lot of people have an issue with holding on to the past. I saw this video yesterday, and the quote was something like this. What did he say? What did she say, actually? People's past, memories of the past are stronger than the future that they seek. It was something along those lines. Now, if you find yourself in a place where you're complaining, if you find yourself in a place where things are just not seeming to go right, there's always some type of resistance. There's always some type of reaction. There's always someone else involved. If you find yourself in that situation, change is your answer. And the reason why I'm telling you like this is because a lot of people know this, but they don't do it. Right? A lot of people are scared of making that change. For example, you want to become, let's say, a basketball player. You said you want to be the best. Then you run into people who are better than you at the moment, and you start questioning yourself. Right? But the version that's questioning yourself, if you can actually do it or not because you saw someone better than you, is not the version that is better than those guys that are better than you in that moment. You're feeling that way because you're not working hard enough. You have to become what you seek. You want to be the best? You got to take some action towards it. And I'm a person that preaches, be still, meditate, allow things to come to you. But there are going to be times where you take inspired action. And when I say inspired action, this is the type of action where you feel this nudge, like I got to do this. It's like I have to do this. It's like my purpose. You feel what I'm saying? We're so used to the old habits, the old way of doing things, right? For so long that anything that doesn't feel like it is uncomfortable. And I don't know if I said this yet in any of my podcasts, but learning to be comfortable being uncomfortable is very necessary in life. The fear you have of making the change, everything you want is on the other side of that fear. And right now, as I'm saying this, like, it feels like I'm talking to myself. And it's like blowing my mind as I'm saying this. On the other side of fear is everything you want. Now, I used to have a fear of the ocean, right? I don't know why, but like the deep water is just like, bro, I just wouldn't get in there unless I had like some type of protection. I didn't know how to swim. I guess that's why I was scared. I didn't know how to swim. And I took a trip to Mexico one time and I went scuba diving. Now, that was completely out of my element. I was terrified. But guess what? Even though I was shaking in my boots, even though I was terrified, I wasn't really showing it, but like, on the inside, I still did it anyways. I still did it anyways. And now that I look back, it's one of the greatest experiences I've ever had in my life. Now, ain't that crazy? Now, whoever you want to be, a basketball player, you want to make podcasts, you want to do music, put in the time. Put in the time. I was outside in nature yesterday, and a thought came to me that really, like, it got me going. Like, people will go to work, right, and work 8 hours, 10 hours, 15 hours. You'll go bust your ass. Work all them hours, but you won't put those same hours in yourself. Now, ain't that crazy? Now, realizing that is one thing. I took it even further and I was like, okay, why is it like that? Why don't I want to put in the work into myself? Like, these are the type of questions you have to be asking yourself. You have to be strong enough to ask yourself these questions, right? But you're not going to ask yourself these questions when you're surrounded by people who are thinking just like you, who are doing the same things you're doing. Going to work, working 8 hours, and not putting those same hours into themselves. You're never going to find the answer that way. You feel what I'm saying? Look for mentors. Look for people that talk positive. You feel what I'm saying? Mentors don't have to be right in front of your face. They can be through audio, like you're listening right now. Through video. Video podcasts will happen at some point, y'all. Stay tuned for that. It's going to get real fun. But making that change, like, it's tough. Yes, guys, it's tough. Because that person who you want to become, like, bro, you can barely recognize that person. If your future self would have came to you right now, you'd be like, yo, who is this person? You feel what I'm saying? And they might not even have to say anything. You could feel it off the energy. So make it a habit of trying new things, doing new things. You feel what I'm saying? I was just sun gazing earlier, and I had to write this down. Another important thing that you guys should be doing is writing your goals down. Have your daily goals, have your weekly goals, have your monthly goals. Now, when you get up in the rising, you have something to do. You feel what I'm saying? Because, through experience, most of the time, like when I woke up, I was just lost. I was like, okay, what do I do? Or I might say I'm gonna do something, but don't end up doing it. You feel what I'm saying? That's why writing it down, when you write it down, it's like writing your signature, stamped. If I write down, man, I gotta record the podcast today, I gotta do it. You feel what I'm saying? But is these things, like, you have to get used to it. You have to get used to writing your goals down and continue to complete those goals no matter what is going on. Now, that's another thing. Like, while you have these goals, yeah, you got other things going on in life. That's understandable. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to give to yourself. Start giving to yourself. This is the truth. A lot of people don't change because they're surrounded by people who do not want to change. Change is the answer, guys. Can't react to the things that you used to react to. Things that used to get you mad. You can't get mad over that shit no more. Things you used to cry over, like, you can't cry over those things no more. Now, I'm not saying the emotions that you're feeling are not valid. I'm not telling you what you're feeling is wrong. Or don't feel that way. Oh, don't feel that way. No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that what you are feeling is communicating with you. We tend to want to go against our feelings all the time, right? We'll feel a certain type of way, but we want to go to someone else to confirm it for us. Oh, no. This can't be real. I need proof. I need a sign. Strengthen your intuition. You are all you need. You feel what I'm saying? Become what you seek. Create a routine. Write some goals down. And attack them every single day like your life depends on it. You feel what I'm saying? Meditation is the key. At times when you feel, that, the emotions can get overwhelming at times, go meditate. Go out in nature. Make some tea. Make some cucumber and ginger water. Eat some watermelon. Make a kale smoothie. Come on now, like, you feel me? Health is wealth. And also, like, how you're thinking and, how you're feeling. There's so many factors into why you are feeling and thinking the things that you are thinking and feeling. So many factors, down to the very thing that you put in your body. The food that you eat, injected with hormones to make you feel some type of way. This is real, people. This is real. This is real. Let me tell you another thing. Change is painful. Especially if you're someone who's been refusing change. And the reason why I say change is painful is because when you change, you're making a transition. And while you're making a transition, I'm not saying you're making a transition outwardly. Within your whole system, within you are experiencing a transition when you change. Now, guess what? while these changes are happening within you and the transition is taking place, also things on the outside of you are transitioning. You might stop talking to the friends you used to talk to. You might stop talking to certain people because you're gaining clarity. You're becoming that person. You're like, man, like, well, I don't like to talk about those things no more. It's not doing us any good. You feel what I'm saying? And when that happens, right, it's gonna feel like you're losing a lot of people. It's gonna feel like you're losing a lot of people. And that might get to you as well. You're like, damn, like this person's coming out of my life. Like this person's leaving my life. Like, it's like, yo, where is everybody going? Like shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, stay firm during those times. And it might not just be people, it might be things or leaving your life. Like materialistic things are leaving. And you might go crazy a little bit, like, damn, like, is it something I'm doing? And the answer is yes, you're changing. You are changing. Be firm. Because everything you're losing, if you're going through the change right now, everything you're losing right now is because so new can enter your life. You're going to meet new people. You might be called to move to a different city. You feel what I'm saying? You might get that new house. You're going to get that new car. You feel what I'm saying? Like, shit's just being replaced. You ain't losing nothing. They losing you. You feel what I'm saying? And when you start to make change, like the vibration just changes, bro. It's just certain shit you don't tolerate no more. You create boundaries for yourself. And change, I feel like is not talked about a lot. And I'm here to say that change is a good thing, man. You feel stuck in your life right now? Like if you just laying in bed, like just looking at the ceiling, looking at the walls, like, what is my next move? What is the reason why I'm alive? What is the reason? Like, what's the purpose of doing this? Like, do I have to get out of bed today? It's all worth it, man. Change is what you need. And you have to accept that change. You have to let go of the past and walk into the future of your dreams. Make your future stronger than your past memories. No matter how down you are, no matter how low in life you may feel, get ready for that jump. You're going to bounce all the way to the top. You just got to believe. You got to make that effort. You got to use your time wisely. Your time is the most valuable thing that you have. Now, what you going to do with it? That's the question. YBM Gang, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm going to leave it somewhere in the link here. Stay vibrational. Stay positive. Continue to push for change. Continue to be better every single day. Continue to live with purpose. Continue to rise. YBM gang, stay vibrational. And like always, we are up. Stay tuned.